Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin, and today we're going to be doing the 5 questions video I talked about in my previous video, where I'm just going to connect more with you guys and answer 5 of your questions that you put out there, and this may have been on the comments last video or forums and things like that. So we'll jump straight into it with question number 1. Why do I always have awesome things? Well, this is pretty easy to answer. Probably just go over how I get the products I review on the channel. So if you aren't already aware, I am the host of Playtech TV. It's another channel. So I do that as well as my own channel. So Playtech is a big company here in New Zealand, kind of comparable to, I say, Newegg maybe for American viewers, or NCIX for Canadian viewers. Very, big company. And so in the videos that has the Playtech watermark in the bottom of it, my videos, that means I've gotten the product from Playtech. So they've given it to me to review. If there isn't a Playtech watermark, that means that I've just wanted to review the product myself. I haven't been able to get it through them for whatever reason it might be. So I've just bought the product myself with my own money to do the review on it. So that's how you can always tell how I actually get the stuff or not. So I hope that answers that question. So question number 2. To buy or build a $1,000 gaming PC. So I'd always say build, although I'd say you don't have to get everything brand new. And what I mean by that is that there's nothing wrong with buying secondhand tech items. I've been doing it for a while and I haven't had any problems with it. Everything I bought has been good. Most things still come with warranty. Things like graphics cards usually come with 1-2 year warranty. So you can buy them second hand, and they probably might still have 6 months warranty left on them. So that's fine. So I'd say build always. You get a certain pride in building your own computer, and you can obviously pick all the parts you want specifically, so you can get everything you need. But I wouldn't say you have to go buy everything brand new all the time. You can just get things, get the more expensive things like graphics cards and that second hand, and they'll do you just fine. You can usually get maybe the next tier up graphics card that you wouldn't be able to afford normally brand new. You can get them second hand, and things like R9 290s have dropped down a lot, so you might be able to get yourself a really good deal. So you're building a $1,000 PC, I'd say build it yourself, but look for some second-hand tech because you can get really good bargains, and then you can get an even better bang for your buck $1,000 PC. Question number 3. What are my favorite TV shows? So I'm going to break this up into 2 parts and say my favorite TV show that's still currently running, still playing, and my favorite TV show that has ended or been cancelled. And that's my favorite one of all time. So that one is the one that's been cancelled, is Boston Legal. So you guys probably heard of it before. It's kind of like a comedy show about lawyers, although it can get serious at times and delve into some pretty serious issues. But it was just a really, really good show to watch, and I really enjoyed it. It was really entertaining. James Spader plays the main character, Alan Shaw, and he just did it fantastic. And it was just so much fun to watch. And then his counterpart was Denny, who was played by Denny Crane, played by William Shatner, and the duo of them together was just so good to watch. And I really, really enjoyed it. It's just a fantastic show. If you haven't seen it before, I highly suggest checking out season 1 and seeing if you liked it. It started off a little bit rocky in the first season, but it just kept getting better and better as the show went along. Now, my favorite show that's still currently going would be Game of Thrones. That's really good. I want to say 2.5 Men because I really like that show, but after Charlie Sheen left, I felt like this show, I really tried to give it a try with Ashton Kutcher, but I really couldn't get into it, and I felt like the show had lost its way. And so I can't still say that, and I'm pretty sure it's very close to being cancelled right now, or it's in its final season or something like that. I don't keep up with it anymore. So yeah, in the past I would have said 2.5 Men, but yeah, it's fallen a long way. So I'd say Game of Thrones now. I really like watching it. It's really entertaining, it's really engaging, and it's just a great show. But I haven't read any of the books or anything like that, so but I really do enjoy it. Question number 4. Did I go to college or university? So before I get into this one, I have to kind of explain to you guys how schooling works in New Zealand anyways. So I'll keep it nice and simple. So a lot of the ways they talk about what kind of grade you're in or whatever, in New Zealand they call it a year. So when you're 5 years old, you start primary school. So you're a year 1. And you do 6 years there. So from year 1 to year 6 is in primary school. Then you go to an intermediate school, and there you do your year 7 and year 8. Then you go to college or high school, and from there you do year 9, year 10, and then you can do year 11, and then year 12 if you want to, and year 13. And that would be, you'd be 18 by the time you do this, so you've done 13 years of school. So that's how it works. So we don't really have a college per se. When people say college in New Zealand, they usually mean like high school. But uni is very popular, so we have that. I did go to Uni Tech, and I got a Bachelor of Applied Technology in Automotive Engineering, and I also have a certificate in Automotive and Mechanical Engineering. So I have got that. I did 4 years at Uni Tech, so 3 years doing my bachelor's and 1 year doing my dual certificates, which are they used to be individual, so it'd be a certificate in mechanical engineering and a certificate in automotive engineering, but they put it together in a big sort of like 1 year course, combining the two 6 months courses together, so you can just do them all in one go. So I did that as well. So effectively it's 2 qualifications, but really it's kind of like 3, that I have 2 certificates and 1 degree. So that's basically what I have in terms of my education. Question number 5. Where do I see my channel going? So I would hope that it will just keep growing and I could turn this into a career of sorts, you know, like do YouTube full time. Realistically though, I don't see that happening, or at least for an incredibly long time, so I really don't know where it's going. I started this channel as just a bit of fun. I put up the first car video I did at the start, and then a lot of League content. I originally wanted to be a StarCraft 2 commentator, and then I got kind of quite bored with StarCraft and that it kind of started dying out. So I jumped ship before it really started to go into decline. But yeah, I don't know, I just make videos that I would want to see that I don't see other tech reviewers doing, you know, like the gaps I try to fill. You know, a lot of them, that's why I started doing my R9 290 series, because no one was comparing cards. At least most people don't compare the different model of cards against each other, and I just thought that'd be something fun to do, because a lot of times people ask, you know, what, I want to get this, say an R9 290, but I don't know which one to get. There's so much difference between them, and what's good and what's not, and that's really what I wanted to cover. And primarily that's what I'd want to keep doing my channel. It's just I can't really keep doing that because basically when I did the R9 290 series, I mean, that cost me a fortune to do. I didn't get barely any of those on you know, to review from different companies. I had to outright buy I think all of them bar like 1 or 2, so or I might have actually bought every single one. So yeah, it costs a lot of money when you have to buy them all, and then you can resell them, but obviously it's very, you take a loss because they're used and you've, you know, benched them and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's very difficult. Unless I was bringing in a lot of money from the channel, then I'd start doing that regularly, but for right now I just wouldn't, and that's what I want to do anyways. If the YouTube channel started making money, or I signed up to a site like Patreon or something like that, I'd reinvest all that money. Everything I earn I'd put back into the channel to try, you know, keep it growing and keep it entertaining and stuff like that. I really am not, I'd say, a greedy person at all in terms of keeping lots of things for myself, and I'm definitely not a selfish person, I'd like to believe. So I really just like putting out good content for you guys and different things you'd like to watch. So for right now, I'm just gonna, you know, kind of like wait and see. I'm just gonna keep putting out videos, and we'll just see what happens with the channel and see where it goes. And if it doesn't go anywhere, well, that's that. And if it does go somewhere, then that's great. But we'll just see what happens. Just keep making videos, and we'll just have fun with it. And that's going to finish up this Q&A video. So we're going to have more graphics card videos coming out. I am going to finish the R9 290 series. That video is going to be coming up soon. I'm just kind of in the works. Things are getting sorted right now to do the Power Color PCS Plus against the Vapor X from Sapphire, the 290s. The two Kingpin 290s up against each other, see who wins. And then I'll do a big video rounding out all the 290s. So that video is going to be coming up soon. There's going to be other good content up until that point. I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys all for your questions, and I'll see you next time on Tech Showdown.